Hello, somebody's shooting over there. Maybe we should move to another spot. It's a little safer. While we're moving to a better spot, let me show you the conditions here in California, in the Bay Area. Of course, they're awful. I've been getting so much of this terrible air lately. It's almost reminding me of the early 60s, before smog controls were put on vehicles, and it helped to reduce all the air pollution. But because there's so many humans, it's not working anymore, is it? So I just wanted to do a quick update on this situation in California, where we find ourselves in desperate times. The air quality, of course, is the big one. The extreme loss of life because of the firestorms that have been ripping through California, whether it's grasslands, shrublands, housing, whatever it is. When the air gets at the 1 percentiles, such as 9, 8, 7, 6%, anything ignites with just one spark. Telephone poles burnt right in half, with the top and the bottom completely fine, just from one of these sparks that burnt right through the telephone pole. So it has nothing at all to do with forest management. It has to do with climate change. And unfortunately, our governor, Jerry Brown, has warned that our summers are going to be filled with smoke, maybe from beginning to end, and our summers are almost a year long now. We're still waiting for our first rain. We're about 8 inches behind schedule this year, compounded on all the other years that we've had too little rain, and unfortunately the vegetation now can't take it, the ones that don't get water artificially. I look around and it's all starting to die, even the eucalyptus trees. Some eucalyptus trees are completely dead, others are starting to show signs of no more water in the ground to grab. What is causing all this hell? Well, this is the part I really wanted to show you. Let's look at the CO2 count for November 2017 at 404.64 parts per million versus November 2018, 407.13. As we're looking at these numbers, let's go over and look at this awful looking CO2 chart. What is going on here? This is definitely a spike, a huge spike. That might be why winter isn't even coming for California, hardly at all. A little cool this morning, not too bad. Winds out of the east, starting to pick up, not good. Let's go over that way and we'll go look at some plants that are now in dire straits. This is what I mean. Things are just bone dry. Crispy bone dry. Smells good though. Here's a very drought-tolerant plant here in California called the monkey flower. Almost dried up dead. Now, let's go right over here and we'll look at some of these non-native species of plants that have been growing here for years. When I came up here, I saw they're completely dried out. You have to watch out for dog poop. But here you go. Don't know if it's picking it up, but that's, yeah, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's crispy now. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, was the amazing amount of CO2 that's now entering the air. But here in California, it's just bumper to bumper traffic. People, we've got less than 2 years to pretty much end fossil fuel burning as we see it, as we know it. We've got bigger traffic jams now than we've ever had in California. Not going to make it, are we? Maybe all these videos were for nothing. I don't know. I enjoy doing videos and that's why I do it. I'm not idiotic and think that this video will ever be seen by anybody that counts. And even if they did see it, would they believe it? Would they act on it? Probably not. So maybe it is all for nothing.